Izuku Midoriya, or Deku for short, is one of the biggest shonen heroes from the last couple of years. And for good reason. He is hardworking, smart, strong, well, he got strong. And that is what we're going to talk about today. We will go all over Deku's abilities, physique and traits to make the perfect diet plan for him. I'll include the recipes and make sure you can look and feel like Deku himself. And let's start off by looking at his current physique. We'll look at Deku around the tournament arc to avoid any spoilers in the manga or even the show. At the time of the tournament arc, Deku was 15 years old. We do know his length, which is 166 centimeters. Unfortunately, we do not know his weight though, but we can estimate it. Looking at his physique, we can see that he is quite muscular and packs quite a bit of muscle. Keeping in mind that muscle weighs heavier than fat and that he seems to be about 8% body fat, we can calculate his daily caloric needs with the TDEE calculator. And putting all of these variables in the TDEE calculator, we get a total daily amount of about 3000 calories. And that seems to fit him. Keep in mind that Deku is a hero and trains like a hero, sometimes even multiple times per day, so we take this into account when calculating his caloric needs. With that out of the way, we can now make a meal plan for Deku that contains all the macros, nutrients, vitamins and minerals he needs to go plus ultra day in and day out. And again, we'll look at his personality traits and fit those in as well to make sure he gets everything he needs and the diet is perfect for him. Let's start off with Deku's favorite food, Katsudon. As stated both in the manga volume 1's character profile and in the show, Deku's favorite food is Katsudon. Katsudon is a popular Japanese food, a bowl of rice topped with deep fried pork cutlet, egg, vegetables and condiments. On average it contains around 700 calories, which is pretty good, we can fit that in. We'll push it to dinner so he can enjoy himself after a long day of hard work. Now let's get a little crazier and look at some of his character traits. First up, Deku is blood type O. And if you didn't know, blood types are actually very important in Japan. They are kinda like our constellations and determine everything from a person's interests, personality, and anything that really comes to mind. Additionally, you can find diets purely based on your blood type. Those with the O blood type should choose high protein foods and eat a lot of meat, vegetables, fish and fruit, but limit grains, beans and legumes. To lose weight, seafood, kelp, red meat, broccoli, spinach and olive oil are the best. Wheat, corn and dairy are to be avoided. That's great and gives us a much better base to go off on. Now then, let's actually look at some of the foods that would be perfect for Deku's diet. Izuku's surname contains the kanji for green, or Midori. Since the green color is such an important personality trait of his, let's definitely work it into his diet a lot. Green apples, avocados and spinach. 3 staples that definitely deserve to be in his diet. Apples are incredibly healthy and are linked to a lower risk for diseases like diabetes and cancer. Avocado has become a staple food over the last couple of years and for good reason. It contains nutrients that many people are missing across the entire world. And of course, broccoli. We all know Deku wouldn't be complete without his broccoli. Then let's look at some other couple of traits and in the end we'll make one giant list out of all the foods. Deku works incredibly hard, is very intelligent and breaks every bone in his body multiple times over and over again. Yeah, he will definitely need to fix that. Did you know you actually need to eat and avoid certain foods when you have broken bones? Well, I can't hear what you just said, but leave it down in the comments below because I sure as hell know I didn't. Protein, calcium, vitamin D, C, iron and potassium are all essential when you have broken bones in order to help your body fix it. And it's important to avoid alcohol, sugar and caffeine. Another trait of Deku's is that he apparently... That was taiyaki, and I guess we'll have to include it too. And the last important thing to remember is that Deku is and trains like a hero. So he will need a lot of protein and carbohydrate to recover from the damage he does to his body. Oh, and wait.
Do it.
No, almost.
Eat this!
Yeah, that one. Hair. I can only think of one food with hair that can actually be eaten. And it's even green. It's like God intended for this to happen. Yes, of course, the kiwi. It's hairy, it's healthy, and it's everything Deku needs in his diet. But of course, he must eat it with the skin. Alright, with all of that, we can finally complete Deku's meal plan. Typically, a traditional Japanese breakfast consists of steamed rice, miso soup, a protein such as grilled fish, and various side dishes. but I think we can make it a little bit more in style. Therefore, we'll add a little bit of green and make Tamago, Kake, Gohan. Rice, eggs, avocado, spring onion and broccoli. It's the perfect dish to give him the strength at the start of the day to actually go and work out. The dish is very healthy, but still packs all the nutrients and macros to get through his classes and his training. And of course, I'll leave links to all the recipes in the description down below, so after this video definitely check them out. Then, for his first snack of the day, green apples. We are of course avoiding red meats, legumes and beans as it does not fit his blood type. So unfortunately we are avoiding soybeans, even though they are quite a nutritious snack. Instead, of course, we must include, of course, taiyaki. He can use the extra carbs before a workout, and if it needs to be somewhere in his diet, it's the best here. And finally, a good protein source is very important. Any of these will be fine, but it's especially important to keep his protein levels up around and during his workouts. And of course, any fish will go great with the taiyaki. Then for lunch, smoked mackerel and spinach baked eggs with some rice. If you've rewatched the show recently, you probably know what scene I'm
Izuku? Snap out of it. Izuku? Why are you smiling at that fish? Should I be
Well,
worried?
it turns out I compared all the fish I could find in normal Japanese cuisine and I found that it definitely was mackerel. Seeing Deku's weird passion for all things fish, it can only mean one thing. It's in. Combining the hair and the green, we of course have the kiwi. So for his afternoon snack, Deku will have a kiwi and a kiwi protein shake, and yes, they definitely make those. The kiwis themselves are a good carbohydrate source full of vitamins, minerals and fiber. And the protein shake is amazing to keep up his muscle mass.
Put it in.
Dinner. And not just any dinner, but Deku's favorite dish, katsudon. I found this amazing katsudon dish that also has broccoli in it and is very healthy and nutritious while still giving him the calories, protein and carbs that he needs. It's a really delicious meal and it's a great way for Deku to end his day. Getting enough carbohydrates and fats for his fuel is very important. If he has enough protein in his diet, he can keep up his muscle mass very easily. Additionally, Deku breaks a lot of bones. And even though he often gets help by Infirmary Girl, she won't be around forever of course. So getting enough calcium, protein, vitamin D, C, iron and potassium will be essential for him to heal more quickly. And therefore he should also avoid things such as alcohol and smoking. God damn it, Deku. And we included a lot of green foods and food that fit his blood type in order to perfect it. And combining all of these foods results in this list. I will leave it in a link down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. I will also include the total amount of calories and macros as well as links to the recipes. And quickly, some other foods that would have worked out great in his meal plan but didn't fit today's schedule are bananas and of course rice balls. And additionally, if you love this type of video specifically, please let me know as well. I would love to do other characters from all types of media and fiction, and anime of course. But that really was it for me. I will see you guys later.